Okay, now the first and most important thing is whenever you take a look at the topic of the essay or the question of essay, the first thing which you need to guess or which you need to find out, that is whether it is opinion essay, discussion, problem solution, or advantages, disadvantages essay. As we are going to talk about opinion essay today, so you're going to see how to understand that this is an opinion essay. And by the way, there are 4 to 5 different ways of knowing that this is an opinion essay. First of all, after giving you the topic, they will say how far do you agree or disagree with this statement. They will give you a topic statement and then they will say how far do you agree or disagree with this statement. What does it mean? It's an opinion essay. Second, if they say to what extent do you agree or disagree with this statement, that is also an opinion essay. If they say do you believe, do you think, I mean when they say do you believe, it means they're asking you for your opinion. Do you think, right? It means it is an opinion essay. Next one, if they say do you think this is a positive or a negative development, or is this a positive or a negative development? Now if I ask you about, if I give you a topic and then I ask you is it a positive or a negative development, what am I asking you? Opinion, most definitely. Okay, and finally if they say do you think the advantages outweigh drawbacks, do you think the advantages outweigh drawbacks, that is also an opinion essay. So these are the 4 things you should know whenever you're going to do anything, when you read the topic. So you should know this type of essay is opinion essay. Okay, that's a very good question. If they simply say discuss the advantages and disadvantages of going to a foreign country, it's advantages, disadvantages essay. If they say do you think the advantages of going to a foreign country are outweigh the drawbacks, now it's an opinion essay. Okay, and by the way, even for advantages, disadvantages also, they mostly give opinion essay, right? So now we are going to learn how to read the topic, how to understand the topic. And by the way, examiner has 4 marking criterias. Number 1, task response, how thoroughly you cover the topic. They will check your ideas, they will check your knowledge. Task response. Number 2, grammatical range and accuracy. They will see your sentence structure. 3 types of sentences are important: compound, complex, and conditional. Mainly compound sentences. You can use conditional sentences when you give example, and you can use one complex sentence in one body paragraph. Okay, so these 3 sentences are important, and you should use passive voice also. Passive voice is very good for essay writing. When you use passive voice, you defocus the subject. If I say people speak English all over the world, now people is the subject, and if I say English is spoken all over the world, so this is better. Use passive structures. Third thing is your vocabulary. Now, if they give you a topic on a certain, if they give you a topic to write essay on, they will see how many words you know about that very topic. So they don't check, you know, high-fi vocabulary, very difficult words. They will check 2 things: appropriate words used in the right context. Context is very important. Like in which context are you using that word? That is important. And finally, after vocabulary, we call it CC, coherence and cohesion. Coherence and cohesion means the first thing is how well connected your ideas are. So connectivity of ideas, like you say, first of all, I would like to say, more than that, additionally, furthermore, so that connectivity, and then the layout, paragraphing. All these things come under the flag of coherence and cohesion. Now we've got this topic, let's go through this. Okay, you should spend about 40 minutes on this task. For task 2, you have 40 minutes. For task 1, you have 20 minutes. But in actual exam, they will give you 1 hour and 2 tasks. It's up to you. You want to spend more time, less time, you can do that. It is common aspiration among many young people to run their own business. Now try to read and understand the topic, dive deeper. It is a common aspiration. Common aspiration means everyone's desire. Among many young people means fresh graduates, teenagers, people who have just completed their university education, to run their own business. Running their own business means to become entrepreneurs, to establish their own business. You can use the word startup. Rather than work for an employer. Working for an employer means 9 to 5 job. Okay, now this is the topic. Like many young people, they want to do their own business. They don't want to do 9 to 5 job. Do you think advantages of working for yourself outweigh the drawbacks? Now this is opinion essay, it's not advantages. If they say discuss the advantages and disadvantages of working for yourself, that is advantages, disadvantages essay. But when they use the word outweigh the drawbacks, outweigh means more in weight. So this is an opinion essay. Now what to do first? First you need to think, own business, 9 to 5 job, which one is better? Own business is better. Now once you pick own business, now you need to think 2 points. Why own business is better? Maybe point number 1, flexibility. If you do 9 to 5 job, you have to go every day and all that. But if you do your own business, you can be flexible. One advantage can be that, right? Then you can say earn profits. If you have your own business, you can earn profit, which can be more than the salary. But if you are doing 9 to 5, so there is fixed salary which increases after a year and all that. So you need to come up with 2 solid, mature ideas. Maturity of ideas, because that is 25%. We call it task response. How thoroughly you cover the topic. Okay, and don't stuff your essay with a lot of advantages. Like some people, they say number 1, advantage number 1, advantage number 2. Don't give any numbering, no headings in essay writing, no numbering. All you want to say, write everything down into proper paragraphing. Paragraphing is important, okay? Now we have this topic, so you can spend a couple of minutes. First, you need to see what is my standpoint. My standpoint is running your own businesses, it outweighs the job you are doing for someone, right? Now what are the benefits? And still you will write 1 paragraph about 9 to 5 job. That is what we call contrast. So you need 2 ideas to support your opinion, and you need 1 contrary paragraph as well. We will see everything here, okay? Let's start. First paragraph, introduction. Okay, always remember, whenever you start your essay, first paragraph, introduction, start it with a general sentence about the topic. Now topic here is running your own business, so write a general sentence. These days, it is a common aim of many people leaving university to try to start up their own company. That's it. What is it? General sentence about the topic. And have you noticed one thing? In the question, they use the word young people. In this paragraph, he has used the word people leaving university. Now, who are people leaving university? Young people. This is called paraphrasing, using other words, alternatives. So such type of phrases will give you better bench score. They believe that running a business has many advantages over working for someone else, such as the freedom to make your own decisions. Now, this is the second sentence. In this sentence, you are going to paraphrase the topic. The topic of the essay, you will write it in your own words. And by the way, the method which I'm teaching you, this is not the only method to write your essay. I have seen some good essays with 1 introductory sentence only. Just 1 sentence. And some essays have 2 sentences. Some essays have 3 or 4. So that doesn't matter. Number of sentences don't matter. What matters is what you write in the sentences. Okay? So first sentence, general. Second, paraphrase the topic. Third sentence is what we call your thesis point. In this point, you will tell whether advantages outweigh drawbacks or drawbacks outweigh the advantages. I agree with this point of view. This is your opinion. He says they means young people believe running business has many advantages. So I agree with this point of view, but it is important to bear in mind that running a company does not suit everybody. He favors that, but he says it does not suit everybody. So this is what we call a balanced opinion. You may give a balanced opinion as well. Now, we have the body paragraphs. After introduction, next paragraph is called a body paragraph. In this body paragraph, you will discuss one main idea. Remember, in IELTS writing task 2, you get good bench score if you develop your ideas. How to develop your idea? First, present your idea. Second, explain your idea. Third, give a relevant example. Fourth, conclude that idea. So this is what we call proper development of ideas. Let's see. There are several benefits of setting up your own business. For me, the main one is that you have room to be creative. Now, what is the main point of this paragraph? Room to be creative. Now, throughout the paragraph, you will only discuss creativity. That's it. Don't discuss any other thing. Instead of having to follow your employer's decisions, you can set the goals for the business yourself, which means that you feel more in control. So this is the explanation of creativity. You can come up with your own ideas, but you should know that I'm supposed to write 4 sentences. Now we have conclusion of this body paragraph. This generally results in, what do they mean by this? This means to be creative. Okay, so we use, now this is used here to achieve proper coherence and cohesion, to connect the ideas. This generally results in people feeling happier in their job. This means when you can do things according to your free will, when you can have your own decisions, so this generally results in people feeling happier in their job. So, one paragraph, 4 sentences, one main idea, explain main idea, give relevant example, conclude that main idea. Next, not only that, now you're telling the reader, I'm going to tell you another thing. Not only that, you can also keep the profits if the company is successful. Now, what is the second benefit? Profits. Throughout the paragraph, you will only talk about profits. And this will make your life simpler. When you're writing an essay, you know I need 2 main ideas, and that's it. If all goes well, now this is conditional sentence. If all goes well, you will earn far more than if you work for someone else, right? For instance, if you set up your own graphic design company, now you can give any example, right? If you say, and please avoid any fake examples, number 1. Number 2, avoid any statistics. 2/3 young people throughout the world, they start their own business. According to the latest research by Cambridge University, no, we don't need to write anything like that. Don't give any fake estimates, any result, any research, anything like, please don't do that. You will lose marks for that. Essay writing is not for that. I had a student who used to collect this information according to the latest research by Cambridge University, fresh graduates, 60% they start their own business and all that. That all looks fake. So they want to check your English. They want to see your ideas, your English. So do not give any heading. Do not give any numbering, 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that. And don't write any survey report and 40% people and 2/3 people and all that. For instance, if you set up your own graphic design company and you build a good reputation, and see where the commas are. These sentences are important. You will be able to make sustainable profits, and you will therefore be more motivated to work hard in order to make a success of your company. So one is profits and the other one was creativity. Now we will balance our essay. How to balance the essay? If it is opinion essay and your opinion is about white, now you will talk about black. I mean, for example, over here we had 2 things. One is running your own business. Second is working for someone. Now we will talk about working for someone to balance the essay. If you ignore working for someone, your essay will be incomplete, and that will bring you very low band score. Keep that in mind, okay? So having said that, it is undeniable that, you can use this phrase as it is. Having said that, it is undeniable that running a business is risky. Now you're going opposite. If there is an economic downturn or you make mistakes in your business decisions, your company can go bust, which can mean that you lose everything and you have to lay off your staff. So when he is going against running the business, it means working for someone else or working for a boss is a good idea. Moreover, it is very hard to switch off at weekends because the business is always in the back of your mind. Have you so far seen any unusual vocabulary here? All pretty simple. This essay can easily get 8 band, 8.5 band. It's flawless. There is no mistake in that. Ideas are good. So you don't need hi-fi vocabulary, but you need good words. For example, business is always in the back of your mind. Now, it's a very good phrase. Business is in the back of your mind. Now we have conclusion. To sum up, although there is no doubt there are some risks associated with running your own business, this is what we call conclusion of your essay. In conclusion, you will give one sentence summary. To sum up, there is no doubt there are some risks associated with running your own business. I believe the benefits outweigh the drawbacks. What is it? This is the conclusion. And once again, I mean, conclusion and introduction, they have one thing in common. In introduction, you give your opinion, and in conclusion, you restate your opinion. You change the wording, but you restate your opinion. I believe the benefits outweigh the drawbacks, particularly with regard to making decisions, or you can use the word particularly with regard to creativity and making profits. However, it should be said that not everyone is a risk taker and some prefer to work for someone else, right? So this is full essay, and this is how you need to write your essay. As I told you, this one is advantages outweigh drawbacks. Now, if they say do you think this is a positive or negative development, same pattern will be followed. If they say how far do you agree or disagree, you will follow the same pattern. 5 paragraphs, introduction, 2 paragraphs to support your idea, 1 contrast paragraph, and then finally 1 conclusion, right? Thank you.